Okay guys, so I'm going to talk more about apps, and the more I think about this, the more I'm starting to see some connections that maybe will be motivating for you to think of using health and fitness apps and using some type of device to better your health. And let's talk about one of the most used apps on our phone and probably in our car is our navigation. So navigation, by and large, there's the navigation on this Garmin. So navigation, let's see if we can get to that. But navigation, could just point of what direction, whether you're going, and give you a compass of north, south, east, west. But navigation can give you a lot of detail. And when we think about that, we get into the nav part, I keep talking about it. When we think about that, here's my navigation. When we think about navigating, do we consider, or do we do a summary of an analysis of our navigation? And I mean, that would be interesting. Maybe you could see all the places you went. Maybe you could see what your average daily distance was where you drove or you rode your bike. You could look at different data points in that navigation and come up with some interesting statistics, maybe motivating statistics for yourself when it comes to cycling and running and stuff like that, because obviously I'm looking at my distance for my rides, and that's kind of tied into navigation. But let's look at other ways that we could think about navigation apps, not navigating per se on a map, measuring distance and speed and time, but navigating through your lifespan, or your health span, as I want to put it, and navigating to what you want to do and maintain and observe and ensure that you're navigating to the right destinations when it comes to your health. Because you can navigate your health, well, unknowingly and nomadically, I guess, not navigating, end up with some real poor health as an adult. And those that you guys that know me know that I work as a registered nurse, and I work with big picture stuff on the administrative side of things and operation side of things, and also quality. I've done a lot of different things when it comes to utilizing my RN license. And pop health, as we put for population health, has been one of the biggest utilizations of things that I've done and thought about some real strategies. And so let's go back to the topic of navigating and choosing a destination, because that's probably one of the basic things you're going to do with your app on your phone, your Google Maps, your Waze, is you're going to navigate a location and you're going to go there. And then maybe you'll use integration and you've looked up a restaurant, and then you go right to the navigation page, or you are just Googled a restaurant and whatever. But we have such great connectivity when it comes to navigating and interacting with other things. But you know what we also have? We have that connectivity with our health and fitness apps that nobody's using. Well, I won't say nobody, that's pretty strong choice of words. I will say the majority of people are not using, and using with the goal in mind to navigate themselves into a healthy retirement. We do a lot of that financially. We do a lot of that when it comes to other things. But do we do that for our health? Are you making a goal when you graduate college, or maybe you graduate high school? Are you making a goal at 18 saying, you know what, I want to die of diabetes and heart disease when I'm 60, so I'm going to live this lifestyle? Are you making that goal? Is that what you're thinking when you're smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, or smoking weed, smoking a joint every day, or doing that type of lifestyle. You're drinking every day, you're doing drugs every day. Are you thinking, this is my goal, it's to be a person with multiple chronic diseases and very poor health at the early age of 40 or 50? Is that what you're thinking? I don't think anybody comes up with that goal, and I think people that land in that predicament are perhaps, many things factor into it, obviously, but perhaps landed in those circumstances, and I'm going to ponder this, because they just didn't plan. They failed to plan, they failed to navigate their goals when it comes to their longevity or health span. And what if we put more emphasis on that and used our technology? And so the same way you choose a destination on your navigation app, you are choosing a destination on your health span app and saying, when I'm 50, I want to be able to run a marathon, or I want to be able to ride a century. I want to be able to do this, that, and the other thing. I want to play tennis daily and keep a 32-inch waist and have a very healthy lifestyle that maintains my health and fitness and keeps me in check. So when you choose that goal, just like you're planning your retirement financially, what if you planned it health-wise, and when you planned it, you thought, this app is going to help me the most? Just like you use that banking app, and you maybe use some of those cryptocurrency and stock trading apps, and you're navigating that very well, maybe, and maybe you're retired at 30 years old because you made a ton of money on Bitcoin, who knows? But as you're doing that, those people intentfully, and I'm going to use that word as strong as possible, intentfully set out to master how to navigate using cryptocurrency, or how to navigate choosing the stocks in the stock market, how to navigate buying property and accumulating assets. But what if you put that same intent, strength, and thinking into navigating, I'm going to be able to ride a century, I'm going to be traveling and skiing the Alps in Switzerland, and going swimming in Hawaii, and kayaking, and doing all kinds of adventurous things? Or are you just saying, well, I never was much a person to be an athlete, so I'm not going to plan it or think about it? What about just basic stuff of hiking, just taking a walk, walking your dog? If you just want to do that in your retirement, are you thinking about, will I let my health deteriorate to the point where I won't even be able to do that? So again, I don't want to be ending this on a Debbie Downer, but I want you to think about navigating yourself into health span and having some longevity with your life.